the members of the council, the principal and all the staff. To all the whānau tautoko, to all the grandparents who are here, the aunties, uncles, the mothers and fathers, the whānau tautoko, the supporters of our students here. We could call them students, but I call them taiohi, rangatahi, because they are our young people of the future. They started here as year 7s and they leave here as young adults, men and women, young men and women, as they finished one part of their journey. So it is a sad day, but it is also a day of rejoicing, but it is a day of acknowledgement. And in closing, I welcome everyone from the community, the Catholic community of Tauranga Moana, who is here today, and to our sisters. And I did spot a couple of them here, from the Sisters of Cluny. Ngā mihi ake kia koutou, ngā wāhine kai whakapono o te atua. Those who have served our God the Father, Son and the Holy Spirit. Kaore tōro taka mihi kia koutou katoa. I've spoken for far too long. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
E hika tū ake ki rungara, whiti ki taua hei tamatu. Ku mea ki te uru, ku mea ki te tonga, hiki nuku, hiki rangi e arara. Ka ngaru e toia ki te hor, marana kia whakarongo e. Taku kiri te kini o te rehu tai, ona naru whati e haruru mai nei wi wa hora hia o mata, kia mere tu ahi e. Hei taki te a kia whangaro, he atua o i te tini i te pō. E koko ia e ara e.
Anō reira, that Waiata is a Karakia. It's a Karakia that the Patipaia, the fairies, in the past history, long time ago, when they were trying to drag the mountain with no name, pull the mountain, sweating, imagine pulling a mountain from the hills of Hotiri, which is just behind us, pulling that mountain, and they're pulling that mountain to drown, so it could drown itself in the ocean. That Karakia, it was an important Karakia for them, but the Karakia didn't actually get them to where they were going in the end, because the mountain got caught in the new dawn, and that mountain we call Mauo today, and that's the Mount Maumanui, Mauo. And so that Karakia, that Waiata, reflects the Karakia that the Patipaia, the fairies, when they were pulling that mountain from the forest of Otiri down to the ocean there. Never quite made it, but kia ora tātou katoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora.
Children mātua today. Now I'd like to start our liturgy with the school prayer. Can we all please stand? In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Loving God,
we gather in your name, and ask that your Spirit be with us, a spirit of wisdom and encouragement, of gentleness and peace. Be with us in all that we do, and help us make Aquinas College a true and scholarship, seeking truth in all its forms, serving and caring for others, growing in prayer full of joy. We make this prayer in Jesus' name, and through the intercession of Thomas Aquinas and all saints. Amen.
Saint Thomas Aquinas,
Pray for us.
in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We thank you, Lord, for the year it has been. As we bring to close the academic year, we give thanks, Lord, for all the gifts that you have given us, the talents we have used, and the many blessings we have received. We ask your Holy Spirit to guide our senior students as they prepare for and sit their exams. We ask your blessing, Lord, on our wider community, family, and staff. Thank you for walking this year with us and bringing us to this point. Help us to make you, Lord, the centre of all that we do. Amen.
Belong. Just as Jesus called his disciples and invited them to follow and walk with him, so we too invite all who join our school to become part of the wider Aquinas family. As you journey with us, may you experience a sense of belonging and community with us, and know that you are welcome and that you are one with us.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. As Jesus passed along the Sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and his brother Andrew casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. And Jesus said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fish of people." And immediately they left their nets and followed him. As he went a little farther, and he saw James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John, who were in their boat mending their nets. Immediately he called them, and they left their father Zebedee in the boat, the hired men, and followed him. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Believe. Just as Jesus gently taught his disciples and nurtured the growth of their faith in himself and his Father, so we nurture and companion each other on our faith journey. Life is a journey and faith is a relationship with Jesus, the Son of God. Let us continue to walk together, supporting each other as we grow in the love and faith and build our relationship with Jesus, our Lord and Saviour.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Now when Jesus came into the district of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, Who do people say the Son of Man is? And they said, Some say John the Baptist, but others Elijah, and still others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He said to them, But who do you say that I am? Simon Peter answered, You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered him, Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Become. Jesus challenged his disciples to become those who would continue his mission. In our faith journey, we are called to a place where we become those who will reach out to others, care for those in need, and share our faith with others.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Now the 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain which Jesus had directed them. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and said to them, All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations,
baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything that I have commanded you. And remember, I am with you always to the end of the age. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen.
He honere, he kororia ki te atua, he maungaronga ki te whenua, he whakaro pai ki ngā tangata katoa, aki, āmeni. Ki te atua, tēnā koe, ki te whare, i te nei ki te papa, e tā kōtō nei, tēnā kōrua. Ki te hunga mate, haere, haere, haere. Ki a tātou te hunga ora, tēnā tātou. I ngā ākunga, i ngā kaiako, i ngā whānau o te kura, i ngā manahiri, tēnā koutou katoa. Tēnei te mihi māha, tēnei te mihi aroha, tēnei te mihi nui ki a koutou. Tēnei rā te mihi whakatau ki a koutou. Whakatau mai rā, e runga i te kaupapa o te rā. Ngā manaakitanga o te atua ki a tātou, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Good morning. I offer my warmest welcome to you all today, and thank you to our students for beginning our ceremony with that beautiful liturgy. A special welcome and acknowledgement to our distinguished guests, members of the Board of Trustees, parents and whānau. Thank you, Mātua Turi, for beginning our proceedings here this morning with your mihi. You're welcome. Our college is so grateful for the continued and critical support of your whānau that we have benefited since our establishment in 2003. And we are very grateful for your willingness to follow in your father's footsteps as the kaumātua of our college. Ngā mihi nui ki a koe I rangatira. A special acknowledgement to our special guests here this morning. We welcome our Cluny sisters, as being referenced by Mātua Tiri, Sister Emily, Sister Alison, welcome. Our Catholic principals, I can see Kath Jolden from St Thomas More Primary School with us. I understand Mr James Murray will be joining us at some point. He may be here, I can't see him in the crowd. Unfortunately, Anthony from Suzanne Beer can't be with us this morning. We have Laurie Luke from the Acorn Foundation. Welcome and thank you for your support and administration of the Bob and Joy Owens Scholarship, which we will celebrate this morning. We've also got Verity Koka from the University of Whakatau, and you'll see in the crowd here, Member of Parliament Todd Miller, but he is here today as a parent, not in his role as a Member of Parliament. We welcome you, Todd. And we also acknowledge in their absence our parish priests, Father Arnold, Father Adam, Father Richard and Father Matt for their continued support, the critical link between our parishes and our college. There is an awful amount of ministering they have to do amongst the parishes at the moment and were unable to join us. Now I want to begin this address as I did on Tuesday night at our Premier Sports Awards dinner, so forgive me those members of our congregation who were with us on Tuesday, because you've already heard this. But for the benefit of everyone else, this year the college's touchstone of focus, because we focus on one touchstone of our 6 every year, and this year it's been scholarship. The touchstone of scholarship is very much in the spirit of our patron saint, St Thomas Aquinas. a doctor of the Church, St. Thomas Aquinas is considered one of the Catholic Church's greatest theologians and philosophers. St. Thomas Aquinas had an extraordinary mind. He was curious, he was determined, he had a relentless pursuit of the truth and the glory of God, and he serves as a great example of scholarship for us all. The touchstone of scholarship calls us to pursue and do the best we can with the gifts that God gave us. And this is a special day in the life of our college where we can recognise success in academia, in the arts, in cultural pursuits, in sport, or through service, and in the special character of our college. A real celebration of the touchstone of scholarship. It's incredible to reflect on the bumpy journey we've had this year, and in reality, since March 2020. As an example, this time last year we split this ceremony into 3 separate events, with a live stream for our younger students and our community who couldn't be with us due to gathering restrictions. And as we sit here today, I'm sure I speak for everybody when I say we are so glad to be past the school closures, the gathering and distancing restrictions that have plagued us for the past 3 years. It's been an incredibly challenging 3 years to get to this point for everybody. So I want to thank everyone, our students, staff and whānau, for your patience, your understanding, flexibility, cooperation, adaptability and resilience. I could go on. And without dwelling on this point, it cannot be understated how difficult this year has been in education as we move through the Omicron wave and then the onslaught of winter and other illnesses that plagued Term 1 and Term 2. I couldn't be proud of the way that we responded as a school, and words cannot express my gratitude and appreciation for the incredible work our staff did put in to support our young people this year. In a year where attendance was at an historic low due to this perfect storm of isolation requirements and illness, you've gone above and beyond the call of duty. It's hard to describe the immense challenge it was to have a constant cycle of students in and out of school or trying to maintain a teaching program for the best part of 2 terms, supporting those that have had to go home to isolate or for illness through distance, and then catching up when they come back. Added to that was the extra work created to cover classes when our colleagues were also forced to be absent. The level of care and support offered to our students was second to none. And we take real pride in the fact that we were largely able to keep our school open throughout this turbulent time, and this was because we knew and we were aligned on the fact that our students were best served here at school rather than at home learning. I also wish to pay tribute to the excellent leadership and governance that the Board of Trustees provides to our college and community. I'm grateful to this team for their essential and often thankless work in enabling our college to deliver the best possible outcomes for our young people. I acknowledge and thank Mr. Schott, seated at the back, Chairman of the Board for 5 years, who stood down from this role at the beginning of this year. I also acknowledge and thank Mr. Steve McGregor, also at the back there, for his time as Chairman this year until the recent re-election where both Mr. Carl and Mr. McGregor decided not to re-stand. And now I acknowledge and thank the current Chair, Mr. Rod Way. Both Steve and Rod had been on the board since 2019, so there was excellent continuity of leadership between Scott Carl, Steve McGregor and now Rod Way. And they have been consistently and ably supported by the Deputy Chair throughout this whole time, Mrs. Claire Sakimi, and all board members. 2022, despite its challenges, has given us so much to celebrate, and I want to share a snapshot of that with you now. We began the year with the exceptional news of our students' academic achievements from 2021. Students at Aquinas College continue to excel in NCA Level 1, NCA Level 2, NCA Level 3, as well as university entrance qualifications. While the national trend last year was one of regression, our students delivered amongst our best ever results. And that is the product of their hard work and diligence, the contributions from our community, and the teaching and support staff working in unison together. In New Zealand Scholarship, which recognises the top Level 3 across the country, we were very proud to have 12 scholarship passes across 8 students. Based on the size of our college, our students achieved New Zealand Scholarship at 5 times the national average. Our student recognition system was strengthened this year, and as part of this, High Honours was introduced, the college's highest student recognition award. High Honours awards recognise exceptional national level achievement in academic, arts, cultural or sporting pursuits. This distinguished group of students, which now totals more than 40 that have met this criteria, includes an impressive 12 New Zealand representatives, 4 of which have competed and medalled internationally this year, the benefits of the borders reopening. And additionally, we have 9 national and oceanic titles amongst our student body. Such is the incredible talent we have here at this college. In school sport, we must acknowledge and celebrate the marvellous success of 4 of our premier teams. Our premier basketball girls team recently competed in the National A-grade tournament after regional qualifications, and they placed 2nd, runner-up in the country. Our boys basketball premier team in the boys section of the same national tournament finished 6th in the country. Earlier in the year, our premier girls water polo team placed 7th at A-grade nationals, and our boys under 17 rowing pair also finished 7th in the country. To have 4 Aquinas teams in the top 10 of New Zealand, punctuated by our girls basketball runner-up placing, is an outstanding achievement by any metric. In cultural pursuits, Mia Thomas became our first ever winner of the regional Ngā Manu Kōrero competition, building on Whitu Marama's efforts in placing 2nd last year. This win enabled Mia to compete at the national Ngā Manu Kōrero competition, albeit, unfortunately, given the circumstances of COVID, by a recorded live-streamed event. Impressively, Mia placed 2nd in New Zealand in the impromptu 2nd, an achievement we will recognise later in the ceremony. We've also had a busy year in the performing arts, punctuated by our big band and orchestra, who gained silver and bronze awards in the ITM Festival in Cambridge last month. We have the privilege of hearing from both of these groups this morning. We also had the opportunity to marvel at the creative and innovative talents of our students this year. 21 students were named finalists in the Young Innovators Awards, with Year 13 students Kalan Mark and Daniel Evans winning the Supreme Award. They also went on to win the Innovation Award, a Special National Excellence Award, and the Supreme Award in the Regional Young Enterprise Scheme, the YES Awards. They will travel to Wellington in December for the National YES Awards Gala. Good luck, boys. And at this point, I offer my sincere thanks to all of our staff and our volunteers that support our students to reach these lofty heights in their curricula and the extracurricular activities. It is truly a case of the village raising the child. And while these achievements are outstanding, and we are justifiably proud and should celebrate them, I want to take some time to reflect about what's most important for us here at Aquinas College. this year marks 20 years since the college opened. Once a vision of mana whenua and the Tauranga Catholic community, at a time when families seeking Catholic education for their children had to send them on a bus to John Paul College in Rotorua or away from home to a boarding school. The college is now well established, and as the saying goes, if we have the opportunity to see further, to go further, it is because we are standing on the shoulders of the giants who came before us. I regularly think about a homily that Father Mark Field gave at one of our parish college masses several years ago, because it still resonates with me today. And as many of you will know, Father Mark Field, then Brother Mark Field, was a foundation staff member here at Aquinas College, and then years later a parish priest in the parish of St Thomas Aquinas. Father Mark, in his homily, likened the touchstones of our college to the roots of a tree, giving it strength, securing it in place. He detailed each touchstone as part of his homily, and with the exception of prayer, he reminded us that these touchstones, at a surface level, could be values at any state school. What makes our touchstone special, however, is the thread that ties them together. That's Jesus. In his analogy, he likened Jesus to the taproot of the tree. A taproot is the large, central and dominant root from which the other roots sprout laterally. Our touchstones are drawn from gospel values, from his truth, enabling us to enter in relationship with him. And we see this relationship between our touchstones, our roots, and Jesus, our taproot, throughout school life, and this is what makes us special. This is the vision of the college being realised. It's evident in our intentional discipleship pathway and its peer-to-peer ministry, which has grown to 3 senior classes this year. It's evident in the recognition of more than 90 senior students who received their mission and ministry awards this year, an acknowledgement of servant leaders who have positively influenced the lives of others in our communities. It's evident in our special character celebrations, such as our annual crosswalk. It's evident in student-led initiatives such as Karakia, which is driven by the motto, whānau, cooking for whānau. Year 13 students Thea Smith and Jadel Taitimu Boot were instrumental in the initiation of our Karakia Aquinas partnership this year. It's evident in how we treat each other, our care, our compassion. Unfortunately, we don't always get this right, but we always aspire to treat each other as Jesus would. And as we prepare to farewell our Year 13 graduates today, I hope you will continue to be guided by our touchstones and your relationship with Jesus. As Father Arnold said to you on Tuesday night at your Leavers Mass, the candle you received that evening symbolically represents the light of faith. Step out into the world with pride and always rise to the challenges life offers you. As you have this year, I pray that you continue to keep your candle burning, nourishing your faith, and being the light of Christ to all whom you meet. Can I say again thank you, as I did on Wednesday night at your Leavers dinner. You have been an exemplary student leadership group amongst this year's twists and turns. You've risen to the challenge, and I'm grateful for the example you set for the younger students of our college. A special acknowledgement to our student executive and committee leaders, led by Tiana, Jude, Paige, Emma, Harrison and Scott. It's been a pleasure and a privilege working with you, and thank you for your service. To all of our senior students, good luck for your NCA examinations. Make sure you continue your preparations in this time of study leave. Please also familiarise yourselves with our special program of support and enrichment which is running throughout next week. And for parents, you will have received an email about that from Mr. Kennedy. I know there will be ongoing intentional workshops with your teachers beyond this, but next week is a planned mechanism of support for each and every one of you where you can work in those workshops for the subjects that are most in need for you for preparation for your examinations or your portfolios that may still be ongoing. Make the most of these opportunities. Ngā mihi nui ki a koutou, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
So many of our students have already received awards this morning, and congratulations to them. To walk across the stage today, they need to have received 2 or more excellence awards, which are awarded to only the top 7% of students in a subject, or 4 or more combined excellence and attitude and effort awards. We also acknowledge our Premier Sport Cup winners who were recognised at our Premier Sports Awards on Tuesday night, and also our top music and cultural cup winners. We also note the badges of these students that they've received in this, our first year of our Honours, Colours and Contribution Awards. I'd like to invite up the Year 11 Dean, Marlies Grayling, for the Year 11 Awards.
Good morning, everyone. It is my privilege to read out the Year 11 Awards, and I see the 11s already ready. I would just like to invite Leon Roberson to the stage to present the awards. Just one thing, can we please keep the applause until the end of each slide? Thank you. The first student, Keisha Abro. Arts Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort Year 11 English, Excellence Awards in Visual Arts and Year 12 Biology. Lucia Allen, Attitude and Effort in Science, Excellence Awards in Economic Studies and English. Parnell Davis, Sports Honours, Sports Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, and New Zealand Representative 2022 Sport High Honours. Kieran Death, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, New Zealand Representative 2022 Sport High Honours. Catherine Finnemore, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Mental Class Service Award for Brown, Attitude and Effort for English and Sports Science, Excellence Award for Food Technology, and she received the McNabb Trophy for the Senior Hockey Player of the Year Female. Darcy Gilbert, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Gibbs Trophy for the Senior Hockey Player of the Year Male, as well as First 11 Hockey MVP. Bella Harrison-Stevens, Sports Colours and Mental Class Service Award Clooney. Eva McIsaac, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort for Alternative Science, French, Mathematics and Visual Art. Hamish Murray, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Sport High Honours, Mental Class Service Award for Foy, and Attitude and Effort for Te Reo Māori. Joshua Official, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, New Zealand Representative 2022 Sport High Honours. Rian Filomeno, Arts Colours, Sport Colours, Attitude and Effort Year 11 English, Excellence Award for Accounting, Mathematics and Science. Maddie Kerr, Attitude and Effort Year 11 History, and then Excellence Awards for Year 11 English, Year 12 Biology, Mathematics with Calculus and Physics. Mia Knowles. Excellence Award for Year 11 English and Religious Education, and then as well as Excellence Awards for Year 12 Biology and Mathematics with Calculus. Mila Lowry. Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort for Year 12 Mathematics with Statistics, Excellence Awards for Year 11 English, French and Religious Education. Monica McConnell. Sports Colours, Excellence Award for Business Studies and Mathematics. Erin Moore. Arts Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort Year 12 Biology, Excellence Award for Year 11 English and History. Peters, Arts Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Excellence Award for Year 12 Chemistry and Mathematics with Calculus. Ben Pitini, Sports Honours, Sports Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Sport High Honours and Excellence Award for Year 11 Religious Education. Callum Roberson, Sports Honours, Sports Colours, New Zealand Representative 2022, so Sport High Honours, and then Excellence Award for Alternate Science, Religious Education and Sports Science. Ned Shaw, Arts Honours Award, New Zealand Representative 2022 Arts High Honours, Mental Class Service Award in Hore, and Excellence Award for Music. Zoe Sherlock, Arts Colours, Attitude and Effort for Religious Education, and then Excellence Award for Alternate Science, Drama, English, and Mathematics. Ruben Syme, Excellence Award for Year 11 English, Religious Education, and Excellence Award for Year 12 Mathematics with Statistics. Tilly Thomas, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort Year 12 Mathematics with Calculus, Excellence Award for English and Religious Education, and Year 12 Chemistry. And then we have Holly-Ann van der Borst, Sport High Honours, Attitude and Effort Year 12 Physics, Excellence Award Year 11 English, Product Development, Religious Education, and Visual Art Design, as well as Excellence Award for Year 12 Physics. Thank you, Leon. Mr. Dalton talked about our orchestra, their performance this year. So sit back, relax, and enjoy their performance.
We're up to here.
Thank you to Mrs. Cooney, our itinerant music teachers and our fabulously talented musicians. One of the jobs I do at the college is look after the calendar, and I've felt Mrs. Cooney's frustration as I've often had where events have been postponed and cancelled over the last couple of years. So it's been fabulous for them to have had a run of being able to be practicing and performing, and it's a real honour to have them perform for us today. So thank you very much to you. I'd like to invite Rod Way up for his speech, please.
Morena koutou, ngā mihi nui ki a koutou. Nā mai, haere mai, kiti kaupapa o te rā. Mātua turi, Sister Alison and Emily, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. What a wonderful start to the celebration. When preparing this address on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I was pondering the year that has been and how I can possibly convey to each of you the pride we as a board have in the college. Our students, our teachers, our support team, and the community that wraps around our kilda so willingly. There are 3 points I'd like to touch on with you today. Firstly, acknowledgement and thanks. Secondly, our focus and strategic plan. And finally, the future planning for Aquinas College's place within the region for the next 20 years and beyond. This report will highlight the work so many of you have done and will continue to do as part of your commitment to Aquinas College and our mission to educate students in the Catholic tradition of faith, love, recognising the uniqueness of the individual and challenging them to realise their potential in a multicultural environment that constantly strives for excellence. Firstly, thank you. We have the privilege of working alongside some truly passionate and dedicated people who serve the college with commitment and passion. I would like to acknowledge with gratitude former board colleagues, Mr. Scott Carl, Mrs. Colleen Lowe, Mr. Steve McGregor, Mr. Chris Thayer, Ms. Cushman Kark. To the current board, I thank you for your continued support and wisdom to assist in shaping the future of the college and working willingly and ably in these governance roles. Thank you to Mr. Dalton and our leadership team, our teaching staff and support team, who unreservedly provide their skills, expertise, passion for learning, and the desire to see the students be the best they can be. Often the extra things, the tutorials, the practices, the out-of-hours teaching, phone calls, love and empathy go unrecognised. We are grateful for your amazing work and commitment to our college and the community. Thank you to our many coaches, volunteers, passionate community helpers, the unsung heroes that keep the wheels turning for the teams, the programs, the shows, the artistic performances, and all other areas that I haven't mentioned. Thank you, and thank you again. It is this collective effort that makes our college so successful. Secondly, a brief update on our strategic plan, or our roadmap for the future. We have built our roadmap to focus on a number of markers of success. These are our signposts to keep an eye on the most important things. Our Catholic character. This year our graduate profile has been recognised by schools, many of whom have visited from across New Zealand, as a framework that exemplifies our desire to support students demonstrating love and respect for one another and being guided by our founding principles of family, joy, prayer, service, scholarship and truth. I encourage you all, students, staff and our wider community, to embrace the invitation to belong, believe and become. Students, staff, learning and wellbeing. In spite of the environment that's challenged each of us over the last few years, we continue to witness wonderful successes across all areas of the curriculum. Whether it be in performing arts or music, the sports arena, or overall academic endeavour, you should all be very proud, as we all are, of your successes. The wider whānau and community engagement. It is our desire to uphold a loving, open and welcoming place for all learners and their whānau. We wish to continue to enhance our community engagement and activities, to bring people together, to build deeper relationships. Whilst the last few years have been disjointed, the revival of our physical connectedness is something we relish and wish to enjoy with you all. Our culture. Honouring Te Tiriti o Waitangi by ensuring the principles of Te Ao Māori and inclusive cultural practices for all students, allowing them to feel at home and safe within college life. We must empower and encourage our young people to speak out when they witness injustice, discrimination, or bullying of any kind. Students, the way you look out for each other and speak up when you see people being mistreated is a role you should uphold at all times. We need you to be courageous voices. Our facilities and resources. We are constantly reviewing and assessing our needs across the facilities and resources area. We're in the process of completing the addition of air quality improvements, including air conditioning, across the entire college. We are acutely aware of the challenge of learning in environments that may not be properly ventilated or temperature controlled, and this project specifically aims to address this. Thirdly and finally, excuse me, I would like to touch on the future expansion of the college. Not only is it our desire to extend more curricular opportunities to our students, but increasing our role will enable more students to access the high quality Catholic integrated education we provide here at Aquinas College. We are actively working on plans to improve our current resource spaces. We have advanced planning to enhance the administration block and add additional teaching spaces, with a plan to increase the roll to 1,000 students phasing in from 2024. This is an exciting project which recognises the role of Aquinas College to continue to provide outstanding Catholic integrated education to students within Tauranga and the wider region. We have a lot to be thankful for, but also a lot to do. We would welcome interest from members of the community who wish to get involved in helping to enhance Aquinas College in our areas of focus, growth and development. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we wish every student well for your end of year assessments. To all of the students, staff and community members, may you enjoy the final run up to Christmas, and we wish you peace and joy to you and your families for your summer break. God bless you all. Mr. Richard Parker, Year 12 Dean, to present the Year 12 awards.
On behalf of Mr. Dalton and the whole college, I'd also like to thank Rod and the Board of Trustees for all the work and support they have done for the college. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure and privilege to announce the Academic, Sport and Cultural Awards for Year 12, 2022. Immediate Anthem. Academic and Sports Honours. Sport Colours, Mentor Class Service Award for Groundhouse, Attitude and Effort, Year 12 Religious Education, Excellence Award in English, and Year 13 Excellence Award in Mathematics and Calculus. Timothy Churchill. Academic Honours, Arts Honours, Sports Honours, Art Contribution Award, Attitude and Effort, Year 13 Physics, Excellence Award, Design and Visual Communication, and Product Development. Natasha Donnelly, Sports Colours, Attitude and Effort, Physics, Religious Education, and Excellence Award in Chemistry and English. Sarah Edwards, Academic and Sports Honours, Sports Colours, Sport Contribution Award, and High Sport Honours. Attitude and Effort in Religious Education, an Excellence Award in Physics, Sports Science, and the Hewitt Cup Senior Water Polo Player of the Year and Premier 1 Netball MVP. Amber Enderlin, Academic and Arts Honours, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort, Media Studies, Excellence Award in Economics, English and Visual Art Design. Sarah Hodgson, Academic and Sports Honours, Sport Colours, Sport Contribution Award, Attitude and Effort, Biology, Excellence Award, English and Visual Art. Nico Hopkinson, in absentia, Academic Honours, Attitude and Effort, Year 12, Digital Technology, Excellence Award in English, Mathematics and Religious Education. Thank you. Lilani Horan, Academic Honours, Cultural Honours, Sport Honours, Cultural Colours, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Sport Contribution and High Sport Honours, Attitude and Effort, Year 12, Sports Science, and Senior A Volleyball MVP. Grace Carr, Cultural and Sport Honours, Cultural Colours, Sport Colours, Attitude and Effort, Year 12, Preliminary, Aquinas College Cup Senior Female Rugby Player of the Year, and New Zealand Representative 2022 High Sport Honours. Tate Marsh, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Attitude and Effort, Economics, and First 11 Cricket Male MVP. Eve McChesney, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Sports High Honours. Benjamin Parley, Sport Honours and Sport Colours, First 11 Cricket Male MVP. Ava Sands, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Sport Contribution, New Zealand Title 2022 Sport High Honours, Attitude and Effort, Chemistry, Mathematics and Calculus, Excellence Award, Biology, English, Religious Education and Sports Science. Mia Thomas, Academic Honours, Cultural Honours, Cultural Colours, Sports Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Excellent Award, English and Religious Education. The Monsignor Ryan Memorial Cup, Outstanding Contribution to Public Speaking, and Cultural High Honours, second place in the Manu Kororu competition. And we're going to take this opportunity to give Mia her honours, high honours badge and tie. Done. Thank you very much. Lachlan Stock. Arts and Sport Colours, Attitude and Effort, Drama, Attitude and Effort in Mathematics and Calculus. Maxwell Stringer. Sport High Honours, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, attitude and effort in English. Anna Tristan. Academic Honours, Arts Honours, Arts Colours, Art Contribution Award, Mission and Ministry Award, Mentor Class Service Award for Clooney House, Attitude and Effort Media Studies, Excellence Award, English, Music and Religious Education. Georgia Verhoeven, Sports Honours, Sports Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Sport Contribution Award and High Sport Honours. Attitude and Effort, Mathematics with Statistics and the Regan Cup for Netball Player of the Year. Tash Wakeman, Sport Honours and Colours, Attitude and Effort in English, Sport Science, and the Shanley Family Trophy Female Cricket Player of the Year and First 11 Football MVP. Charlie Way, Attitude and Effort, Design and Visual Communication, English, Visual Art and Design, and Excellence Award in Photography. Zoe Wilkinson, Academic Honours, Sports Colours. New Zealand Title 2022 High Sport Honours and Excellence Award in English. Thank you very much. I would like to thank Mrs. Susan Van Sale for giving out the awards, and I'd now like to reintroduce the big band who will be playing Everything by Michael Bublé and Orange Coloured Sky by Roger Holmes. Thank you.
talent. Kia ora everyone. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate all these fantastic students receiving awards. This year has been a great pleasure to be a part of, and I'm so proud to have been leading the Aquinas students through this. When I reflect back, I see that Aquinas has given me a platform with countless opportunities to grow and shape into the person I am today. I've always felt encouraged to be myself and express who I am. Being true to who I am at all times is something that I identify as one of my great values and something I strive for every day. Being an authentic person is the greatest way we can thank God for creating us the way we are. I love being head boy, and it's been a great honour to be the face of such a special school. I have consistently tried my best to represent the college in the best way possible, whatever challenges may have come my way. Although something that I have come to realise and appreciate throughout this year is the massive amount of support for me in my role. All of the student executive and even my wider year group have been such strong leaders, always being ready to give me a helping hand and support Tiana and I whenever needed. Today I recognise that even though I got the head boy title, so many others were greater leaders than me at times and deserve the very same recognition I have received. And with that, I would also like to thank Tiana. Tiana has been an amazing head girl and an even better friend, always stepping up where needed and proving herself as a great leader through her acts of kindness, service and generosity. I would not have been able to get through this year without my good friend at my side. Thank you also to Mr. Dalton and all the staff who have supported me and the Year 13s throughout the years at Aquinas. You have all been so influential in shaping our futures and getting us to where we are today. This year has been filled with so many ups and downs, with every twist and turn in the journey resulting in us developing greater connections with each other. As with the last few years, COVID has been a great influence in the shaping of this year and the struggles we have faced. I'm so proud of everyone in this year group for pursuing through such a stressful time and making it right to the very end. We've all done our parents, teachers and each other proud. I'm also very excited for our future. We all have our whole lives ahead of us, with so much potential in so many different areas of our society. I'm sure we will all make the most of what God has planned for us. Thank you all for putting your trust in me to lead our year group and this great school through this year. We've had some awesome moments with the fantastic success of Aquinas Day, the mighty Waiata competition, and the very fun Athletics Day. These events are just a few of the many successes this year which have developed an overall amazing year for us. Now as I look forward to my future, I will also look forward to all of yours. The Year 13s have been told recently to live life to the fullest. Well, what does that even mean? Living a full life is not always about being happy. Life is always changing and altering as we travel along the path God has laid out for us. Yes, there will be times of great joy, but there will also be times of boredom, times of sadness, times of anxiety. All those times are what makes a full life. Living a full life means to gather experiences and live through all the ups and downs, because they are a part of life and they will make you a better person for tomorrow. I'd like to sign off with my favourite scripture, John 14:6. And Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Put your trust in Jesus and he will lead you to do many great things. Thank you and God bless.
I want to take us back to the beginning of the year and my first speech as head girl of Aquinas College. I began my kōrero with an acknowledgement of the mana whenua, and I wish to do that again. I want to mihi to ngā te rangi, ngā te rangi nui, ngā te pukenga, and ngā pōtiki, ngā mihi nui e ngā iwi. Thank you for your support and guardianship. I also want to use the frame of Māori creation that I used at the beginning of the year to frame my final speech to you. In Māori creation, the first phase is te pō, a time of darkness and new discovery. Te wehinga, the time of moving out of the dark and into partial light. And te ao marama, finally coming into full light. At the beginning of the year, I talked about these 3 phases being the 3 phases of schooling at Aquinas College. Year 7 and 8, you were in te pō. Year 9 and 10, you were in te wehinga. And our senior students were all marching towards te ao marama. Today, I want to take the same phases and talk specifically to our Year 13 whānau. So, Year 13 whānau. It's been 7 years of Aquinas life, and a lot has changed since 2016, except my height. Our 7 years would not have been nearly as memorable without the unique characters that make up the class of 2022. There are many words that can be used to describe this fine group of people, but one of my personal favourites, and one that truly does exemplify our group, is resilience. The group of 2022 has faced 3 consecutive NCEA years that have been disrupted by COVID-19. We've been through multiple lockdowns, the mandatories such as mask wearing, social distancing, isolation, and many of us, including myself, were infected by the virus. However, despite all these challenges, we focused on manaakitanga. We looked after each other and we persevered. We collectively navigated through te pō, our dark times in the early months of 2022. Through the middle months of the year, there were longer moments of light, te wehinga. Sport competitions started again, school balls were all go, and school events resumed. And I will forever remember Jacob Sheridan's fine exhibition of masculinity at the haka competition. As a Year 13 cohort, we are now all entering a new chapter of our lives. Our opportunity to step out into the new light, te ao marama, the new world. For many of us, our pathways will separate from today, and there is a sense of sadness that comes with that for each of us, including our families. I know that my own whānau have truly appreciated and valued the connections they have formed throughout my Aquinas years. On the upside though, I draw from this quote: "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." Thank you all for growing up with me. I want to ensure that my kōrero today spoke from and to the collective, but as I conclude today, I want to take this final opportunity to make some personal connections. Our Year 13 cohort has been blessed with a wonderful support network, and there are some people I specifically want to acknowledge today. Mrs. Rogerson, thank you so much for being reliable and creating such a strong foundation for us this year and in previous years. Our student exec, we had it tough this year, and there were many challenges that we had to overcome, but I was so privileged and delighted to do it with you. Mr. Dalton, our tumuake, I am inspired by your commitment to te tiriti o Waitangi and biculturalism. Thank you for your courage and leadership. Our student leadership team, Paige, Emma, Harrison and Scott, some of the most hardworking, entertaining and strongest leaders I know. Thank you for your companionship. Jude, we've come a long way from sitting on the AA bus together in Year 9. And just to clarify, the AA bus is not the Alcoholics Anonymous bus. It's the Arataki to Aquinas bus. Thank you for your constant support, always telling me to calm the farm down and making this year a very memorable one indeed. It's been a privilege to work alongside you this year, and I wish you all the best. Lastly, my whānau. My biggest supporters since day one, I am grateful for the aroha and the strength that you have woven into me throughout my life. There are many more of you I wish I could mention, and you know who you are, but it's impossible to adequately thank you all within my expiry date period, which is up in a few moments. I want to leave you all with one message. The Māori story of creation that I have framed is an ongoing cycle of development that we should keep in mind. We all move through te pō, the dark, te wehinga, partial light, and te ao marama, the full light. Keep moving towards the full light. It's been an honour to be your hikio this year. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
Thank you, Nat and Jude, for all your contributions as leaders of the school for 2022. It is my privilege to read out the names of the recipients of the Academic, Sport and Cultural Awards of our Year 13s of 2022. Christopher Adido. Academic Colours, Attitude and Effort, Year 13 Economics, University of Waiata, Kote Tangata Scholarship of $5,000. Nathaniel Berry. Academic Honours, Sport Honours, Academic Colours, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort, Year 13 Outdoor Education, Excellence Award in Year 13 Sports Science, Mike Dean Memorial Cup, Senior Rugby Player of the Year, of the first 15 rugby player, MVP. Anton Barnard, Academic Honours, Arts Honours, Sports Honours, Academic Colours, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Rogers Cup Rower of the Year, University of Waikato for Tangata Scholarship of $5,000, University of Waikato D.V. Bryan Trust Residential Scholarship of $10,000. Paige Gregory, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Sport Contribution, the Kappa Wilton Cup Senior Football Player of the Year. Taylor Harris, Sport Honours, Sport Colours, Grade Cup Senior Basketball Player of the Year, male. Senior A Basketball MVP, Taylor was named in the tournament team at the 2022 A Nationals. Lily Hodgson, Academic Honours, Arts Honours, Academic Colours, Arts Colours, Arts Contribution Award, Mentor Class Service Award for FHYS, Excellence Award for Year 13 English. Talia Heaney, Academic Honours, Academic Colours, Attitude and Effort, Year 13 French, Prime Minister's Vocational Excellence Award. India Jordan, Academic Honours, Arts Honours, Sport Honours, Academic Colours, Sport Colours, Arts Contribution, Sport Contribution, Sport High Honours, Excellence Award Year 13 Biology, Excellence Award Year 13 Music, University of Waikato, New Frontiers Excellence Entrance Scholarship up to $4,000. Kushman Kar, Sport Honours, Academic Honours, Cultural Honours, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Excellence Award Year 13 English, University of Waikato for Tangata Scholarship of $5,000. Liam Olsen, Sport Honours, Academic Honours, Sport Colours, New Zealand Representative 2022 for Sport High Honours. Sinead Simpson, Sport Honours, Academic Colours, Sport Colours, Sport Contribution, Sport High Honours, Attitude and Effort Year 13 Sport Science, Excellence Award Year 13 Outdoor Education, Senior Water Polo MVP. Brianna McCrory, Academic Honours, Sport Honours, Academic Colours, Sport Colours, Sport Contribution, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort Year 13 Biology, Attitude and Effort Year 13 Chemistry, Attitude and Effort Year 13 Mathematics with Statistics, the Web Cup Senior Female Volleyball Player of the Year, Scholarship University of Waikato Te Arawhanua Scholarship, 15,000. Victoria University Tangiwai Scholarship, 5,000. Jasmine Watney, Academic Honours, Sport Colours, High Honours, University in Waikato for Tangata Scholarship of 5,000. To the stage to present 13 BBUR.
It's my pleasure this morning to present the amazing graduates of 2022 from Brown House and outline to you their plans for 2023. Their names: Waiata, a Bachelor of Arts majoring in Psychology and Anthropology. Emma Orders. Emma's yet to decide between the UB College in Auckland, studying a diploma of screen acting, or a gap year where she will continue her involvement with musical theatre. Nathaniel Barry, a Bachelor in Building Science at Victoria University. Here he comes. Tiana Cartwright, a Bachelor of Science majoring in Psychology and minoring in Māori Health at Otago University. Emilio Dentrovich, a Bachelor of Science majoring in Astronomy and then plans to study further at the Canterbury University, hoping to obtain a doctorate in astrophysics. Toby Elson, a Bachelor of Engineering with Honours at the University of Canterbury. Jude Farrell, a Bachelor of Science with a major in Biomedical Sciences with hopes to study optometry in the future at Auckland University. Olivia Jarvis, a Bachelor of International Hospitality Management at the Auckland University of Technology. Taylor Harris. Taylor's currently negotiating with schools in America for a basketball scholarship and hopes to travel next year. Gina Knowles, a Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science at the Auckland University of Technology. Josh Gorson. Josh is undertaking a plastering apprenticeship and gathering some life experience before joining the police force. Joshua Lee, a Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Software Engineering at the University of Canterbury. Amy Muller, a Bachelor of Communication majoring in Political Communication at Canterbury University. Tom Peppers, who is planning to undertake a gap year to travel and work in Europe. Jacob Sheridan, a Bachelor of Software Engineering at the University of Canterbury. Rachel Shirley, a Bachelor of Veterinary Science with a focus on large rural animals to support agricultural industries at the university. Thea Smith, a Bachelor of Environmental Planning at Waiata University. Sally Sorrell, a Bachelor of Health Science first year at Otago University. And in absentia, Finn Taylor-Levy, who's taking a gap year to travel and work in the UK. I present to you the graduates of Brown House.
privilege to stand up here and present to you the Cluny House Year 13 graduates. Christopher Adadog, studying finance, part of the business degree at the University of Whakatau. Meg Armstrong attended the University of Canterbury to study a Bachelor of Design Screen Production with Honours. Anton Banana, studying a bachelor's degree with honours in mechanical engineering at Whakatau University, and also continued to work towards becoming New Zealand role model. Matisse Clark, Bachelor of Design at Massey University in London. Anthony Death, studying a Bachelor of Engineering at the University of Canterbury, while continuing training and competing in climate. Kate Gregory, beginning an electrical apprenticeship before going into festivals. Lucy Johnson, a Bachelor of Social Sciences, majoring in psychology, and a minor in crime science at Waiata University. Christian Carr, a Bachelor of Law, double majoring in law and political science at Whakatau University. Kate Carroll, a Bachelor of Science, majoring in food science with a minor in consumer food science at Tauranga University. Harrison McGregor is studying pre-medicine in America while competing in athletics. Josh Pinto, Bachelor of Engineering, majoring in chemical processes at the University of Canterbury. Jordan Smith, studying a building apprenticeship here in Tauranga. Josh Stetson, a Bachelor of Business Management with honours, majoring in Strategic Management and Commercial Law at Whakatau University. Lauren Simons, studying Hospitality Management at Queenstown Resort College, and then moving on to the Cordon Shipping School. Taito Tanaka, going to study engineering. Piper Thomas, a Bachelor of Nursing at Auckland University of Technology. And lastly, this group, Emma Tran, a Bachelor of Business, studying in Human Resources and Management and Leadership at AUT. We have the wonderful graduates of Cluny House.
Ki toku tōkana o matua turi, tēnā koe tuku rona tira. Kānui te awa ki a koe me tō whānau hoki, tu ānei. Kānui te awa o tō tōrero, mo tō mana, mo tō manaaki, mo tō whakapanaungatanga hoki, e pāna ki tēnei kaupapa. Me haere taua ki te papara koutou pēr i te whakamutuna o tēnei hui pia. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou. Just welcome. Not that you haven't already been welcome, but just an address there to everybody. Again, thanking you for your support and your commitment to being here today for our students, for our graduates, but also for all the students that are here that aren't getting prizes as well. Your commitment to being part of our community, and hopefully what we're doing here in the last sort of stanza is providing some inspiration for you guys for your journey into our marama, or te ao marama. One aspect of this prize giving, which we have thankfully brought back, is this part here where we acknowledge those Year 13 students and where they're actually going to, or where their aspirations are going to. I feel partly responsible, of course, being the head of Future Pathways, or the careers guy, and so I've had many discussions and counselling sessions over the year, or several years, helping students with their pathways. And so it's a wonderful thing, it's a wonderful occasion at this point in time as we read out FHYS and then Mihi House as well, just to ponder where we were, especially for parents and adults, where we were when we were 17 and 18 years old, and what our hopes and dreams were and where we were going and what we were planning to do. As you've already seen before us, we have our doctors, we have our nurses, we have our lawyers, we have our electricians, we have our builders. Sadly, we're not yet have any teachers, but that will come, I'm sure. And planners, what a wonderful, wonderful multitude of different pathways that these young rangatahi are embarking on now. Mike is all in my which okay. So it is my pleasure to read out the destinations for FHYS graduates today. First off, we have Dylan Melody. Dylan is going to study a Bachelor of Civil Engineering on Honours, starting in Tauranga next year, and then moving over to Kiriroa in 2024. Callum Burnson. He's planning on gaining an apprenticeship in building construction. Scott Clark. Scotty is planning on joining the Navy in next year's intake, way through the year. Trinity Cope. Trinity is taking a gap year where she will work and travel, then plans to attend Massey University in 2024 and do a Bachelor of Veterinary Science. Nina Delana, working as an outdoor adventure instructor until leaving for Camp America over in North Carolina at the start of winter next year. Nina is doing this to gain life experience and for personal enjoyment before joining the police force when she returns from overseas. We had a few graduates from the Bay of Plenty Police Academy, Pathways Academy this year, and you would have heard some already planning on joining the police force, which is wonderful. Daniel Evans. As you saw earlier, Daniel is heavily involved in promoting and developing his business interests for next year, so he's taking a gap year to do that and to continue on the wonderful work there that him and Kalan have started. Faye Headley. Faye is doing a Bachelor of Design with Honours at Massey University in Wellington. Lily Hodgson. Lily is studying a conjoint Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Arts, majoring in Criminology and minoring in Psychology at Auckland University. Lily took a first year law paper this year in Unistart at Whakatau University. Well done, Lily. India Jarden. India Jarden is actually planning to study biomedical science, majoring in reproduction, genetics and development at Otago University. So her New Frontiers Scholarship was actually to Otago University. Georgia Johnston, a Bachelor in Sport Exercise, Science and Nutrition at Otago University. Liam Keegley, studying a conjoint law and Bachelor of Commerce at Victoria University. Again, Liam also studied a first year law paper this year at Waikato University. Jinan Lee. Jinan is planning on doing a Bachelor of Commerce at Auckland University, majoring in economics, which is one of the discussions we had, among other things that he'd like to do. Samuel Malone. Sam is attending the University of Canterbury and studying a Bachelor of Engineering with honours, specialising in electrical engineering. Joshua McCarroll is doing a Bachelor of Health, Sport and Human Performance, again over the hill at Kirikiroa or Whakatau University. Erin McCarthy, Bachelor of Science, majoring in Psychology and minoring in Criminology at Wollongong University in Sydney, Australia. We wish you well there, Erin. Liam Olsen, Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Canterbury. Lucilla Perkins, Bachelor of Laws at Otago University. Izzy Rice, studying a Diploma in Hospitality at Toiahomai. Sam Rush, taking a gap year working full-time and then hoping to work with his iwi in Mai Tahu in Christchurch in a land-based enterprise. Brooke Smith, Bachelor of Nursing at Kirikiroa and also hoping to do a Bachelor of Midwifery following that. Jasmine Trussler. Jazzy is planning on taking a gap year, working and travelling. Devlin Van Duyn, Bachelor of Commerce with Management at Victoria University. Alex Whitten, Bachelor of Communications with a major in Marketing at Victoria University. Spencer Wills, Business and Commerce with a major of Marketing with a minor of Innovation and Entrepreneurship at Victoria University. And last but certainly not least in this group is Kate Burnham, Bachelor of Communications in Kirikiroa, majoring in Public Relations and minoring in Media. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you it is now my privilege to pass on to the Year 13 Dean, Maria Rogerson. She is going to let us know what the graduates from Hinepore are going to be doing next year. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'd like to start with Caprice Bazili. She's taking a gap year, working full-time and then travelling overseas to Europe to visit and live with family. Bailey Black. He's going to get a butcher's apprenticeship working at the Doug Giles Butcher in Papua. Amy Cheatham is doing a Bachelor of Communications, double majoring in Marketing and Communication Design at the University of Waikato. Alongside her studies, Amy will be continuing as a marketing intern for Trimax and will also continue to train and compete internationally for artistic roller skating. Jasper Collins will be doing a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in both Finance and Economics at the University of Auckland for a career in investment banking. Sam Eastergaard. He will sign up for either a building or a plumbing apprenticeship. He's just making his mind up. He's doing work experience for both over the next month, and then he will decide. Devon Edwards is doing a Bachelor of Law at Victoria University. Sarah Fitzpatrick. He's doing a Bachelor of Arts, majoring in English, minoring in Sociology and Linguistics, and plans to party hard at Waikato University. Riley Cash is studying a conduit degree, a Bachelor of Laws and a Bachelor of Arts, majoring in Sociology and Psychology at Victoria University. Talia Heaney will be doing a Tourism, Hotel and Airline Operations Level 4 course at the New Zealand School of Tourism in Christchurch. Freya Hodge. In 2023, Freya is moving to Wellington to take a few art classes and to do some work. In 2024, she's going to travel and explore Europe for a year. Noah Kellett is doing a Bachelor of Engineering, majoring in Mechanical and Aerospace at Canterbury University. India Mihi is doing a Bachelor of Music, majoring in Sonic Arts and Music Technology at Victoria University. India hopes to end up in the film and music industry. Kalan Mark. He's staying in Tauranga, working towards his commercial pilot's license and studying part-time at Whakatau University. Brianna McGrory, doing a Bachelor of Science, doing a double major in Cell and Molecular Bioscience and Psychology at Victoria University. Paige Mackay is doing a Bachelor of Nursing at Waiata University. Brianna Pine is attending AUT to study a Bachelor of Communications, double majoring in Journalism and Marketing. Hamish Preston is doing a Bachelor of General Engineering at University. Lucy Preston, a Bachelor of Visual Communications Design at Massey University in Wellington. Bella Price is planning on taking a gap year and working full-time. Alex Rook is also taking a gap year in 2023 and hopes to begin an apprenticeship in applied trades. Georgia Sheehan is doing a Bachelor of Criminal Justice at Canterbury University. Sinead Simpson is doing a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in economics and potentially a minor in psychology at Victoria University. Jodelle Fatima-Butu, she's moving to Auckland to work and study at UB College for Diploma Media Design. Trinity Thompson is taking a gap year to pursue outside interests before commencing a conjoint degree in Design and Commerce. Mackenzie Triggs is doing a Bachelor of Law at Victoria University. And Jasmine Watane is attending Waikato University in Hamilton to study a Bachelor of Nursing. And that is Penny Woodhouse of 2022.
Thank you, Mrs. Rogerson. What a fabulous range of different careers and options going there. I wish you all the best for your studies in the future, wherever you may be. Ms. Rogerson, you've just sat down, but I'm going to ask you to stand up again because you're going to present the special awards. And our first award winner for the special awards is Waiti Atutahi, who's receiving sports honours, or who has received sports honours in academic colours, and she's about to find out that she was the winner of the Nono Robina Scholarship for $2,000. Callum Bergson has received sport colours and honours, academic colours. He's New Zealand representative sport high honours. He was the winner of the Wellington Family Cup for the Senior Football Player of the Year and the Male First 11 Football MVP. And he was also the winner of the To'ohomai Futures Academy Award. Daniel Costa, academic honours, sport honours and sport colours. He's got an attitude and effort in Year 12 Physics, an Excellence Award in Year 12 Economics, Year 12 Physics. and Year 13 Biology, and he also is the winner of the Grant Family Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Mathematics or Calculus. Amelia Davenport, Academic Colours and Honours, Mission and Ministry Award. He gained an Excellence Award in Year 13 French, and he receives the AFS Trophy for the top academic achiever in Level 3 French. Freya Hodge has received Academic Colours and Honours, an Arts Contribution Award. She receives today an Attitude and Effort in Year 13 Biology, Mathematics and Religious Education. She receives Excellence Awards in Year 13 Visual Art Photography and Sculpture, and if you saw the little snails on Facebook, they're pretty awesome. And she also receives the Photo Life Award for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Photography. Finley Jones, elected this year as our Board of Trustees student representative, has received Academic Colours and Honours, Art Colours. He receives today Excellence Awards in Year 12 Drama, Year 12 English, Food Technology, Media Studies, and also the Web Cup for the top academic achiever in Senior Hospitality. Kate McCarroll, Academic Colours and Honours, Sport Colours. She receives the Mentor Class Service Award for Clooney, Excellence Awards in Year 13 English and Maths with Statistics. She receives the Seminole Trinity Wharf Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Food Technology, and also is a recipient of the University of Otago New Frontiers Excellence Entrance Scholarship, up to $4,000. Erin McCarthy, Sport Colours Contribution and Honours, Academic Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, the Eglinton Cup Top Academic Achiever in Level 3 Sports Science, and also has the University of Otago New Frontiers Excellence Entrance Scholarship, $4,000. Academic Colours and Honours, Sport Colours and Honours, Mission and Ministry Award. She has an Attitude and Effort in Year 13 English, Excellence Award in Year 13 History. She was awarded the Netball Touchstone Award. Today she receives the Stravelli Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 History. She's been awarded Victoria University Tangawai Scholarship of $5,000, an AUT Welcome to Auckland Scholarship of $23,000, but she's accepting the University of Waikato Te Pai Waiao Tauranga Scholarship for Outstanding Academic Achievement, $28,000. Josh Pinto, Academic Colours and Honours, Sport Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort in Year 13 Mathematics or Calculus, an Excellence Award in Year 13 Religious Education, and he receives the Impact Automation Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Physics. Lucy Preston has received Academic Colours and Honours, Arts Honours. She receives an Excellence Award in Year 13 Religious Education, Visual Art and Visual Art Design. She takes out the Borisenko Trophy Top Academic Achiever in Level 3 Visual Art, and also the Grace Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Art Design. Alexander Ruck, Academic Colours, and today he receives the RAM 3D Trophy for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Digital Technology. Shirley has Academic Colours and Honours, Sport Contribution Colours and Honours, Mission and Ministry Award, and she's about to learn that she's been awarded the Bay of Plenty Education Trust Science, Technology, Emerging Industry Scholarship, $2,000 per year for the next 3 years. Oren Simon, Mission and Ministry Award, Attitude and Effort in Year 13 Food Technology and Year 13 Mathematics, and also the Ludansky Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Geography. Daniel Evans has academic honours, BDO Cup top academic achiever in Level 3 Business Studies. And Kalan Mark, academic honours, academic colours. He receives an Excellence Award Year 13 Business Studies, also the McDonald Family Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Economics, and he receives the University of Waikato Kota Tangata Scholarship, $5,000. Also, just while Daniel and Kalan are up on the stage, if we just go to the next slide, we just want to acknowledge the success of our entrepreneurs, Daniel Evans and Kalan Mark. As Year 12 students last year, they completed the 12 business course and worked on one of their subject lines this year, developing and refining their product. They've ideated a solution to save lives. Their innovative business focuses on improving the efficiency of communication between the patient and paramedics. My Band solution is a silicon wristband that utilises NFC technology to transfer critical medical information from people to paramedics via paramedic tablets. My Band this year won the Supreme Award for both Young Innovators and Young Enterprise competitions. They've also won a National Special Excellence Award and will represent our region at the Nationals in Wellington in December. This is an outstanding achievement, and I guess to put it into a little bit of perspective, talking to them before, they've recently turned down a $350,000 seed money offer because they've been told that basically they should hold out for a little bit more. So this is outstanding, so we wish them all the very best. And my final award for today is the AA Centenary Cup for the 2022 House competition. And as we've talked about earlier on, it's been great to be able to compete over this year in a range of activities: athletics, swimming, cross country, house singing, haka and Waiata competitions. So can I have a drum roll, please? For this year is Boy House. I'm going to invite Mr. Dalton up here now to introduce our student executive for next year.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Congratulations to all our recipients to date. We still have one more section of our prize giving, our Premier Award winners. But before we do that, as Mr. Kennedy's alluded to, this is the time where we present the 2023 Student Executive. And I felt the excitement building, and I'm going to not prolong for too much longer. But I do want to preface this by saying this morning we are announcing 19 students who constitute the 2023 Student Executive. There are a group of committee leaders who will work alongside our Student Executive to form the wider Year 13 Senior Student Leadership Team, and they will be presented to our school community at the beginning of next year. To be considered for these leadership positions, students had to make an application referencing the portfolios they wanted to lead. The Year 12 students and staff then voted, with each of these votes carrying equal weighting. With other factors being considered and further consultation ensuing, we are now at the point where I can announce our student executive. I want to invite Mr. Rodway, our board chairman, to come forward. He will present these 19 students with their badges, which I think Mrs. Jeffer will assist with. Where are the badges? Any further ado, I announce, and you can be excited, you can show your appreciation and applause, the head boy for 2023, Mihi. Head girl for 2023, Sophie Rogers. Thank you for that Whakatau tōpō. We move now to Deputy Head Boy with responsibility for Special Character Portfolio, Rupert Carter. Deputy Head Boy with responsibility for being the co-captain of Henipuri House, Ben Harlane. Deputy Head Girl and Brown House co-captain, Mia Thomas. Last of our Deputy Head students, Deputy Head Girl with responsibility for the academic portfolio, Sophina Finnimore. Member of the Student Executive with responsibility for the Middle School Council and the House Council, Bradley Miller. With responsibility for the Arts Portfolio, Anna Tustin. With responsibility for the Cultural Portfolio, Leilani Horan. With responsibility for the Environment Portfolio, Caitlin Farrell. responsibility for the health and well-being portfolio, Kate Decker. With responsibility for the sports portfolio, Tash Wakelin. Member of the Board of Trustees, as a student trustee and student executive member, Finley Jones. Brown House co-captain supporting Leah Thomas, Archie Love. Looney House co-captains, Ada Sands and Chris Berger. Foy House co-captains, can they repeat next year? We will see. Amelia Gaffney and Callum Murray. Last but certainly not least, Henny Porty co-captain Sarah Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, young men and women of Aquinas College, I present to you the Year 13 Student Executive of 2023. Before they disappear back to their seats, I'm going to invite Sophie and Ethan to come forward to receive the leadership candle from Tiana and Jude, symbolising the passing of leadership. One more round of applause for student that group of students following our prize giving can meet with me in the staff room, please. It's now my privilege to read out the Premier Awards, for which we have 20 recipients. And I invite Kaumata of the College, Turi Ngātai, forward to present our Premier Awards to our recipients. Our first recipient in the Premier Awards section is Emma Ores. So for each of these students, I'll read through the list of achievements and we'll work down to the reason they're primarily on stage in this section. So Emma is a recipient of Arts Honours, Academic Colours, our Mission and Ministry Award. She receives an Attitude Effort for Year 13 Drama, English and Media Studies. Emma receives the Merida Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Drama, but she is primarily on stage this morning to receive the Armstrong Cup for outstanding contribution to drama. Gina Knowles. Gina is this morning receiving recognition for her academic colours, academic honours, sport contribution, arts colours, arts contribution, arts honours. She receives an Excellence Award in Year 13 Biology, an Excellence Award in Year 13 Religious Education. She receives the Gilvray Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Chemistry, the Murray Cup for top academic achiever in Level 3 Music. She needs some assistance. She is a recipient of an Auckland University Faculty of Science High Achiever Entrance Scholarship at the value of $5,000. The University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship of $6,000, but she has accepted an AUT scholarship, the Welcome to Auckland scholarships, at a value of $23,000. And she is primarily on stage this morning in this section to receive the Christella Cup for outstanding contribution to music. I'll take this opportunity to give you about the scholarships that students have received. This year they totaled more than $300,000. Again, a real recognition of the outstanding contributions and achievements of our Year 13 students this year. Next student in this section is Sophie Rogers. Sophie has been recognised with academic colours, academic honours, arts colours, arts honours, cultural colours, cultural honours, sport colours, sport honours, sport high honours. She's also a recipient of the Mission and Ministry Award. She receives the Mentor Class Service Award for FHYS, Year 12 tutor class I should say, an Attitude and Effort Award for Year 12 English, an Excellence Award for Year 12 Sports Science, an Excellence Award for Year 12 Te Reo Māori. She was the Senior Girls Basketball Player of the Year, and she's primarily here this morning to receive the Active Outdoor Clothing Cup for Senior Sportswoman of the Year. I just asked Sophie to stay, and we'll have the next recipient join us soon, but just to detail that award. Sophie finished second this year in the Senior Girls Athletics, second in the Senior Girls Cross Country. She represented Aquinas College in athletics, tennis, badminton, the Premier Girls Basketball team, who we've already heard finished second at Nationals. She was named in the tournament team at that national tournament. She finished third in Division 1 of the Bay of Plenty Secondary School's tennis competition. She was a regional tennis representative, basketball representative, and was also selected as a development player for the FHYS women's basketball team. She received her high honours in basketball and also provided voluntary service to basketball and coaching teams. A worthy recipient of our Sportswoman of the Year. You just asked Sophie to wait because we're going to have now the male recipient. So I now invite Callum Murray. Callum is a recipient this year of Sports Colours, of Sports Honours and Sports High Honours. He receives this morning the Judge Richard Kearney Memorial Cup for Senior Sportsman of the Year. He was first in Senior Boys Cross Country, 5th overall in Senior Boys Athletics. He has represented the college in athletics, cross country, football first 11 and the AC Ballers basketball team. He competed at the Whakatau Bay of Plenty Athletics competition, placed first in the 400 metres, first in the 800 metres, first in the 1500 metres. He competed in the New Zealand Secondary School's cross-country relay team that finished second in New Zealand, and the New Zealand cross-country relay team that finished first in the under-18 category. Ladies and gentlemen, your sportswomen and sportsmen of the year. Next recipient, Amy Cheatham. Amy is a recipient this year of Academic Colours, Academic Honours, Sport Colours, Sport Sports Honours. She is a New Zealand representative in 2022 and received her Sports High Honours. She receives an Attitude and Effort Award for Year 13 Religious Education, an Attitude and Effort Award for Year 13 Visual Art and Photography. She is the recipient of the Thorn Cup for the top academic achiever in Year 13 Mathematics. She receives the Media Studies Cup for being the top academic achiever in Media Studies. She was a recipient of the AUT Welcome to Auckland Scholarship for $23,000, but she is instead taking a University of Whakatau Te Paiwai o Te Rangi Scholarship for outstanding academic achievement valued at $28,000. But wait, there's more. Amy is on stage this morning, primarily in this section, to receive the Megan Braid Trophy for the Female Sporting Performance of the Year. And I'll detail that for you. This award recognises the highest single sporting performance. Amy was selected to represent New Zealand in the Oceania Artistic Roller Skating team. At this event, she placed third in international figures. And I'm told that international is the division and figures is the discipline. Have I got that right, Amy? I think so. Congratulations, Amy, sporting performance female for this year. Please be on stage. The male sporting performance beside you. I'd like to invite forward Harrison McGregor. Harrison is a recipient of Academic Colours, Sports Honours. He is a recipient of the Mission and Ministry Award for this year. He is a New Zealand representative in 2022 and received his Sport High Honours. And he is primarily on stage this afternoon, the Sidwell Cup for Male Sporting Performance. Harrison was selected to represent New Zealand at the Oceania Championships in Australia this June. And in that event, he placed second, receiving a silver medal in the under-18 shot put. Well done, Harrison. Caprice Bazilli. Caprice has been recognised with her Academic Colours, Academic Honours, Arts Colours, a Mission and Ministry Award. She is the Mentor Class Service Award recipient for Hene Pori, Year 13. She receives an Attitude and Effort in Year 13 English, an Excellence Award in Year 13 Food Technology. She is a University of Whakatau Ko Te Tangata Scholarship valued at $5,000. And she, this afternoon, receives the Gorman Cup, which recognises diligence and perseverance of a senior student, showing prolonged and consistent diligence and perseverance inside and outside the classroom. Well done, Caprice. Sam Malone. Sam this afternoon is a recipient of Academic Colours, Academic Honours, Sport Colours, Sport Honours. He is a Mission and Ministry Award recipient. He receives Attitude and Effort in Year 13 Mathematics with Calculus, Year 13 Outdoor Education, Year 13 Physics, Year 13 Religious Education, and Year 13 Sports Science. He was awarded a scholarship for the University of Canterbury, the Hiranga Scholarship for Academic Excellence, valued at $5,000. He was also awarded a University of Canterbury Engineering Top Achievers Scholarship, valued at $3,000. And he is primarily on stage this afternoon in this section to receive the Ryman Cup, which exemplifies leadership and initiative outside the student executive for a young man. The next recipient is Amy Muller. Amy is a recipient of Academic Colours, Academic Honours, the Mission and Ministry Award. She receives an Attitude and Effort Award for Year 13 Mathematics with Statistics, an Excellence Award for Year 13 Accounting, Year 13 Religious Education. She is a recipient of the University of Whakatau Ko Te Tangata Scholarship valued at $5,000. She receives the Real Accounting Cup for Top Academic Achiever in Level 3 Accounting. She also receives the Father Joe Stack Cup for the Top Academic Achiever in Level 3 Religious Education. And she is in this section to also receive the Considine Cup for the Student Exemplifying Leadership and Initiative outside the Student Executive as a female student. Georgie Gash. Georgie is a recipient of her Academic Colours, Cultural Colours, Sport Colours, Sport Honours and Sports Contribution. She receives the Mission and Ministry Award. She has been recognised for an Excellence Award in Year 13 English and Media Studies. She received a Victoria University Totoweka Scholarship valued at $5,000. And she is primarily on stage in this section to receive the Skidmore Cup, which is for the greatest example of student leadership, recognising the student who shows the strongest leadership example to others and communication in their portfolio of responsibility. Anthony Death. Anthony is a recipient of Academic Colours, Academic Honours, Arts Colours, Arts Honours, Sport Colours, Sport Honours. He's a recipient of the Mission and Ministry Award. He is a New Zealand representative for 2022 and received a Sport High Honours. He recently competed in an international competition in Dallas. He is a recipient of the University of Canterbury Hiranga Scholarship for Academic Excellence, valued at $5,000. He is the University of Canterbury Engineering Top Achievers Scholarship recipient, valued at $3,000. He receives the school's Patel Cup for Top Academic Achiever in Level 3 Product Development and Engineering. He's about to learn, probably already read a certificate, that he is the Bob and Joy Owens Scholarship recipient for 2022, valued at $15,000 over 3 years. To receive that award, students have to apply to the college. There was a shortlist drawn up and they are put in front of an external panel who make that determination as well an entity. And Anthony also this afternoon receives the Fenella Craig Cup, which is for a Year 13 student who has shown total commitment to school life. Well done, Anthony. Spencer Wills. Spencer is a recipient of Academic Colours, Sport Colours, Sport Honours, Sport High Honours. He receives the Mission and Ministry Award. He receives an Excellence Award for Year 13 Outdoor Education. He receives the Burn Cup for Senior Cricket Player of the Year, male. And he is on stage in this section to receive the Lee Cup for optimism and contribution to the college. Tiana Cartwright. Tiana is a recipient of her Cultural Colours, Cultural Honours, Cultural Contribution, Sport Colours, Sport Honours, Academic Colours, and the Mission and Ministry Award. She was awarded a University of Otago Māori Entrance Scholarship valued at $13,000, and she receives this afternoon the Head Student Medallion. Jude Farrell. Jude is a recipient of Academic Colours, Academic Honours, Cultural Colours, Cultural Honours, Sport Colours, Sport Honours, the Mission and Ministry Award. He also receives Excellence Awards in Year 13 Business Studies, Year 13 Chemistry, Year 13 Economics, Year 13 Religious Education. He receives the Head Student Medallion and the Bishop's Cup for the greatest contribution to special character. Next student is Eric Shin. Eric is a recipient of Arts and Colours. He receives an Attitude and Effort Award for Year 11 Product Development, an Excellence Award for Year 12 Chemistry as a Year 11 student, an Excellence Award for Year 12 Physics. I emphasised before as a Year 11 student, an Excellence Award for Year 13 Mathematics, and he receives the Salzburger Cup for the top academic achiever in Year 11. Misha Berry. Misha is receiving recognition for academic colours, academic honours, sport colours, sport honours. She receives an Excellence Award for Year 12 English. She receives an Excellence Award for Year 13 Mathematics with Calculus as a Year 12 student. She is the recipient of the First 11 Hockey Girls Most Outstanding Player Award. She receives the O'Connor Cup for the top academic achiever in Level 3 Biology, and she's primarily on stage now to receive the SNL Consultants Cup for being the top academic achiever in Year 12. Riley Gardner Hunnell. Riley is a recipient this afternoon and is getting recognised for Cultural Colours, Cultural Honours, Academic Colours, Mission and Ministry Award, and she is primarily on stage this afternoon. Right, just wait there. Come on. Riley is a recipient of the Ray Scott Trophy for outstanding contribution to Pacifica leadership and service. Thea Smith. Thea this afternoon is receiving recognition for academic colours, academic honours, cultural colours, cultural honours, the Mission and Ministry Award. She is the Mentor Class Service Award recipient for Year 13 Brown House. She receives an Attitude and Effort Award for Year 13 History, an Excellence Award for Year 13 English, an Excellence Award for Year 13 Mathematics with Statistics. She is the recipient of the Spirit of Chanel Trophy, which is for the greatest contribution to Chanel Shield. For those of you who don't know the Chanel Shield, it is a competition competed in within our diocese between the 5 high schools and celebrates our special character. She has been a recipient of scholarships, 3 of them. One from AUT, Māori Academic Excellence Scholarship, valued at $23,000. She turned it down. Scholarship at Victoria University for Toto Weka Scholarship, valued at $5,000. She turned it down because she has accepted a University of Whakatau Te Paiwai o Te Rangi Scholarship for outstanding academic achievement, valued at $28,000. She is the recipient of the Loretta Walton Trophy, which recognises the person who has provided the strongest leadership and example in service. And she receives the Brendan Sholem Trophy for outstanding contribution to tikanga Māori. Final 2 recipients. Firstly, I invite Emma Tran to the stage. Emma has been recognised as a recipient of Academic Colours, Academic Honours, Sport Contribution. She's a recipient of the Mission and Ministry Award. She receives an Excellence Award for Year 13 Food Technology. She receives the Wellington Cup for Top Academic Achiever and Level 3 Design and Visual Communication. She is the recipient of the McCord Family Cup for Proxime Kisit of the college, and one of the 2 most prestigious taonga of the college. She received the Aquinas Touchstone Award for the student who best exemplifies the 6 touchstones. I'd like to invite Trinity Thompson to the stage. Trinity, this afternoon, is being recognised as a recipient of Arts Contribution, Arts Colours, Arts Honours, Sport Colours, our Mission and Ministry Award. She receives an Attitude and Effort Award for Year 13 Visual Art Design. She receives the Jackson, Reeves and Fries Cup for Top Academic Achiever and Level 3 English. She receives the Shaw Cup for Top Academic Achiever and Level 3 Mathematics with Statistics. And before I announce the final award, I ask you to all be upstanding. And in recognition of these 2 students, and I invite the whole school to join. You all know the Whakatau toko. I present to you the Year 13 Ducks of Aquinas College, Trinity Thompson. concludes our Premier Awards section. Thank you for your attentiveness this morning that has stretched into this afternoon. We are nearly there, folks. I'm going to, in a moment, invite Mr. Roberson forward to bestow upon us a final blessing, which will be followed by Mātua Turi, who will say Karakia and offer a closing for our prize giving and Year 13 graduation ceremony today. And then we will, following that, Mr. Kennedy will invite our Year 13 graduates to leave, and we will farewell them in an appropriate fashion. So, Mr. Roberson, invite you forward.
It is my privilege and my honour to bestow a blessing on such a prestigious occasion and with so many wonderful achievements. Kia anoi tātou, te atua kaharawa, ki roi te tingo te mātua, te maiti, te wairua tāpū. Amen. May you recognise within you the presence, beauty and light of God. May you realise that you are never alone, that your soul is the point in which you belong and connect intimately with the God of the universe. May you be blessed abundantly and appreciate the unique creation you are. May you realise that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that you have a special purpose, that behind the person that you present there is something beautiful and eternal happening. May you learn to see yourself with the same delight, joy and expectation with which God sees you in every moment. God bless you. Amen. Ki roi te tingo te mātua, te maiti, te wairua tāpū. Mātua Turi, I hand it over to you for our karakia.
Kia koutou, ngā kaiako, ngā hashimana, tiuka. Ko koutou kaha i Waiata. Mahi, Holmes.
Nā mātā waka o koutou katoa, a te tai tokarau. Nānei noho mai rā, a te hiko o te ika, ngā tai mai tākoto. Kia rā koe, tēnā pui tori nui. A koutou ngā mātā waka katoa, ngā mihi ake ki o koutou. Ko tēnei te whakatauki, ka wehe he te kura, a ramaia he te kura. When one lot leaves, another one to be replaced by another lot. Look, I have to confess this is my first day as the co-martua, and I have to confess that I did say to the principal that whatever my father did, I will try and do. And so why was I here? I'm here for duty, pretty much. But I have to say, it wasn't duty. That old fella, that father of mine, he has all the honour and the privilege of being here watching what I'm seeing here this afternoon today. So when I feel like I've got in touch with my struggle for self and the world makes me king or queen for a day. You young people, go and find yourself a mirror and see what that face is going to say. For it's not your mothers, your fathers whose judgment you must pass. The final verdict that counts in the end comes from that face looking back from the glass. Hey, that person's with you. It's going to be with you right through to the very end. And you've won your most dangerous and difficult test when that face looking back is your friend. You can be like Jack Horner and sculptor a plum and think you're a wonderful guy. But the face in the glass will call you a bum if you can't look him or her straight in the eye. You can be like Jack Horner and sculptor a plum and think you're a wonderful guy, but the face in the glass will call you a bum if you can't look them straight in the eye. So to our rangatahi, to the people that we've seen here today, and those who are leaving, take up the challenge. Go out to the world and make the change. The world owes you nothing. But I tell you what, it was there for you, that's why. But the world deserves great people, great citizens. What we saw here today and this morning is a celebration for the future, because I'm in awe of the talent that came through here today. Every single one of you. That book that you've got, that book, you keep it close to your side. It may be important to you now and again, but as you get older, it really will be important. So keep that pipette tucked close. And as for your certificates, take them home. Don't put them in your bottom drawer. Put them up on the mantelpiece, hang them up on the wall, and let yourself see them every time you come home so you can be proud of your achievements, but more importantly, so others can see, so that they can see where they could be too within your family and whānau. We've seen the fire walk across the stage. For those of you who didn't, and for those of you in year 11, year 12, there's the light. Follow the light. Follow the inspiration. You might need to have a bit of perspiration, but then again, a bit of collaboration will get you there. So nō reira, kia u, kia maia, kia manua nui. E o matua na mātou kia koe te whātapotia o te atua. Hei piringi mua mātou. Au whakina mai kia mātou inua i o mātou mate. Engari whakarongi mātou i ngā mea toka mātou ki te toa. E te takakau, gloria tia, ai whakapaingia, kia noho te ariki kia koutou. God bless you all. Kia ora tātou.
That's a tough act to follow, so I'm not going to try. Can we please be upstanding for the national anthem? They have to play this on the screen. standing for a moment, please. We're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to have our Year 13s process out along the front and out the back door, and we can applaud them as they leave, but please, Year 13s, I need you to come back in here because I need you to shift some furniture. When that is done, just after parents and stuff are cleared. So, Year 13s, Emma, if you can lead the way, please.